Why do most agents fail?
0 to 500,000 GCI. I think a lot of people fail in there because they don't like hard work. Anyone that gets to the 500 to a million, I think they don't get the structure right. And then anyone that fails once they've done a million and drop off is all in their own head.
That's profound. That's. I've got to tell you those three categories there. I think as you're speaking, I'm thinking to myself, he's right, and I do think at the over the million club, there's a lot of people that implode. They actually think, shit, yeah, they lose the plot. David, the way it was is they were dumb at school. Somehow real estate works out for them. It's like the rugby league players that just explode because they don't know how to handle the money and they believe that they're a rock star, and they sort of bring it down.
The thing is though, Tom, in our industry, I think people are always looking for the quick dollar. But I think if you want a long career in this business, you actually have to find what's sustainable for you. And I think a lot of agents, they're only just looking for the immediate gratification. Whereas if you get the right structure, you've got the hard work, the structure, then you get your head right, then you've got a long-term career ahead of you.
Can I ask, what does hard work, when you look at hard work, what does hard work look like for you?
Well, personally for me, my journey was, I did literally 12 months. I was out door knocking, phone calls, in the office early. Like my life's changed a little bit because I've got a 3 and a 5-year-old. So, I've now changed the way that my day looks. But the first probably 3 to 4 years of my career, there's no cutting corners. I think we're all looking to cut corners. Like we're salespeople, so we negotiate with ourselves. So you're lying in bed in the morning and you negotiate going, you actually did a good workout yesterday morning, so I'm not going to do one today. And you're negotiating, you're always negotiating with yourself. So if you actually work out how to negotiate up rather than down, you probably will find. And it's the same with prospecting. I did 100 calls yesterday, so I'm not going to do them today because I've got an appraisal who I know aren't selling for 20 years. So I'm going to go do that in my prospecting time. So we're always negotiating with ourselves. But hard work is if you spend 5 years just pumping out what you need to do and putting your head down and not taking any sort of deviation from that, you'll get from 0 to 500. And that's the point that you go, okay, well, I've got the hard work down pat. Now it's time to look at the structure. Once you get to a million, because 500 to a million's a lot quicker than 0 to 500, then I think what I'm seeing with a lot of people in our industry, it's actually then getting your head in the right space, which is probably, that's along the journey the whole way. But once you get your head in the right place and you got those three keys, you can't not do really well in this industry.
That was the quickest way for us to build data in an area where we had no traction and no market share. It was gold.